Made it to Portugal!
And you have your passport with you?
It's Monday morning here in Annecy, France, around about 8 a.m. We're at the base of the Alps in the southeast of the country. I'm due to fly back home to Italy today, but plans have changed. So instead of flying home to Italy, I decided to fly to Portugal. I have a couple of extra days. I've always wanted to go to Portugal, so I thought, why not get a flight directly from here in France to Portugal to Lisbon instead of flying first home to Italy. I'm gonna take you with me to Portugal, to Lisbon, and along the way, stick with me because when we get there, at the end of this video, I'm gonna explain all the entry rules, what you need to know for coronavirus, any restrictions that may be in place for Portugal, and show you a little bit of Lisbon. I mean, don't get me wrong, Annecy is a great town. Last night, I went out for a beautiful dinner. The sun was going down. Went out for a walk along the canals, kind of a stopping ground, a gateway to the Alps. And it's a beautiful city itself for sports, for bike rides, hiking in the nearby mountains. This morning I had the drone up, got a beautiful aerial view of those canals. I tell you, I really didn't want to leave, but we have other destinations. And at the Lyon airport, it's about an hour and a half's drive from Annecy. My original flight was from here to Paris, Paris to Florence. And then a couple of days ago, I just had the idea, I should go to Portugal. It was a last minute. And now the great thing in Europe is that you can fly anywhere around the continent pretty easily. Got on the flight TAP. I paid around 300 euro. That's round trip because I'm flying from here in Lyon to Lisbon and then afterwards Lisbon to Bologna. Now of course the added cost is I have a check-in bag. This bag was with me for the bike race that I was covering here, the Criterium du Dauphiné. Had no way of getting with it, so I have to check it in. Otherwise I would have done a carry-on. I'm on the flight to Lisbon. How many of you have ever been to Portugal or to Lisbon? Drop some comments down below. Let me know your experiences. Or is Lisbon or Portugal on your hit list? And let's get the conversation going about everything there's to see and do. And a little bit of information, just like Italy and Spain, on flights to and from Portugal, you still gotta wear your
Senhoras e senhores passageiros, acabamos de aterrar no aeroporto Humberto Delgado em Lisboa.
Made it to Portugal!
And you have your passport with you?
Now, one thing with Portugal, keep in mind, they do control for coronavirus vaccines. So you need to either be vaccinated when you arrive in Portugal, have a negative COVID test or that certificate of recovery, but be prepared. It's not open like it is in other places in Europe. I think there are around 20 countries that are now open, including Italy. Here, you're gonna still need to show your vaccine or negative coronavirus test. Now take note, Portugal is not in the same time zone as Central Europe. It's in the same time zone as Great Britain, as the UK there, so 1 hour closer to the United States. Also, with flights coming in from the US, from the UK, from all over the world, and the summer season on, this airport is super busy right now. All right, we're out of the airport. I'm taking a taxi from Lisbon Airport to the city center. It's about a 10-kilometer drive. There is a metro going from the airport to the center. I got to the taxi. It should cost around 20. See, press the button, we're on. So no elevator here. That's why she offered to carry my bag for me. It's so nice. Oh, this is a nice room. Now, one quick note on that taxi. Bear in mind, have some cash ready. My taxi driver didn't take credit cards. I paid 23 euro for that taxi trip. So this room, I'm paying $400. I'm staying here for 4 days or 3 nights, but it's worth it. It's got a beautiful bathroom, it's spacious, and more importantly, it's dead centered right in the Barrio Alto area. And that's the area full of restaurants, full of bars. But the extra money is worth it. This is a good quality hotel, and my tip too, always write the hotel. I made sure to request a double bed and also the piece de resistance. Look at this, you ready? This little balcony here that feeds out into these typical Lisbon narrow streets right here in Barrio Alto, and off that way you can see it off in the distance. That's the Tagus River and it feeds out into the Atlantic Ocean. This is perfect. All right, I'm back out on the streets. If you're liking all these travel videos, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to support me making all these travel videos, please consider giving a super thanks. It would be much, wow, this is beautiful. I would like it so much, be much appreciated. And if you haven't yet subscribed and you want to see more of these videos like this, hit that red button. If you're thinking about coming here to Lisbon, you really should. When you're over in Europe, it's super easy to get to Lisbon. Almost every major European city has flights to Lisbon. Also from the United States, you can get flights from Miami, from New York City, from big major cities to fly to Portugal in Lisbon. And do I recommend renting a car when you get into Portugal? No. Well, if you're only gonna have a few days in Lisbon to explore the city, you don't need one. In fact, it's a big headache to have a car here in Lisbon. However, if you're coming to Portugal and you're using Lisbon as a base, you visit Lisbon for a few days and then you head out into the countryside exploring the other parts of Portugal. Yes, so what you do is you fly in, stay a few days around Lisbon, then rent a car, then head out into the countryside. You'll save money. I heard the music from this place here and I couldn't resist stopping in for a Super Bock. That's a Portuguese beer. Over the next few days, I'm gonna be exploring this city, checking out everything there is to do and see in Lisbon. And I'm gonna be dropping some more videos on my channel, but for now, just enjoying a cold beer at the end of a long travel day to Lisbon. One final tip, when you're visiting, arriving in Lisbon on the first day, just take it easy. Roam the streets of Barrio Alto or the other little neighborhoods. Lisbon has a beautiful kiosk culture, so pull up to one of those, grab a drink, and just relax. And if you're interested in more tips on traveling around Europe, check out this video.